Full Throttle Vision. It is 7 o'clock on Thursday. Like always, we are here at the Tampa Bay Multimedia Studios with the man who makes me look good, John Gaston from Tampa Bay Multimedia. I forgot my glasses. That's what I forgot, John. I always got my 7-eye glasses, one of our great sponsors in the magazine. They sent us a great pair, and I was like, oh, man, I usually have my glasses on. Now I don't have my glasses, so I feel vulnerable. You know, usually it's my superhero power, my glasses.
Well, that's what happens.
You know how it is when you forget a watch or a ring or a wallet or a phone or everything you got to have with you nowadays when you leave to go do something, right?
One day it's just going to be your phone.
That's it. You know, they were talking about making that as a payment structure too, you know?
Yeah.
You know, sitting there thinking about that, what do you think about the Bitcoins? I know this is not motorcycle stuff. Did you look into them at all?
Yeah.
I did too, for some reason.
I'm not buying into it yet.
I'm not either. I think it's a big scam.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, how can you lose? What was that company lost, like millions of them because somebody hacked it?
Well, and then that guy threw his computer away.
Yeah. Listen, I don't know if I thrown any computer ever away unless I knew it was completely gutted and dead and nothing was in it, right?
Yeah, that guy wasn't smart.
Well, I see your office here. You kind of got some old computers sitting around. Do you ever throw away computers?
You ain't been outside in the storage garage.
I'm telling you.
There is stacks of them.
I can't do it. I can't even throw an old monitor away sometimes. I'm like,
no, I ain't no problem doing that. That's a target.
Oh. I always think to myself, maybe there'll be a use for this monitor somewhere, somehow. No. Let's just keep 8 of them right here in the corner of our office because you never know when a monitor is going to go out and you're going to need it. And
someday you'll need a boat anchor.
Well, by that time, the fittings won't work right, and you're going to be like, what is going on? Yeah. So, again, I was looking at them today. We have 4 of them sitting in the corner of our office. I'm like, what am I going to do with these monitors?
Yeah. Now I've got. I'm looking for one for the RV that's HDMI in, so I could put a DVD player and HDMI just a little video player.
You mean the mobile streaming unit?
Yes. I want to actually. I was talking to my buddy Ed, and I want to build a small, compact unit that will be in the RV all the time.
Now, what we're talking about here is live streaming anywhere you go. You're watching the show live. We're streaming here at the Tampa Bay Multimedia Studios. You can see he makes us look good. Full Throttle behind me, logos. Look down below. We got streaming and moving and 3D stuff. Now, that's what they do for a living. John's business is doing this. He can make commercials, do websites. John, anything tech-wise, if you need it to be done, you guys handle that, right?
Yeah. We can start you. If you have nothing and you're a new business, we can start you. We can get your website. We can get you on Facebook, social media, all that stuff, videos. We'll host your website.
You've done the commercials for us for
TV commercials, yeah.
And you work well with the stations. You know how it's done. So if you're watching this anywhere and you need something done, just Google Tampa Bay Multimedia. Go to their Facebook page. Listen, it's the way the world is. Just go find Tampa Bay Multimedia. Put it in your top box. I'm sure it'll pop up somehow, some way.
Yeah. I mean, it's what we do now.
And John's easy to work with. I've done a lot with him. I've given him.
I don't know. Some people might disagree with you.
Some people might disagree. For me, I needed a commercial then. I gave you a script. Next thing you know, I had a voiceover. We had some pictures. We had it looking good. I was like, holy crap, look how good that looks. And you're going to see your commercial actually when we play our commercials. You have two going, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we're down trying to get you some business. Now, we're also looking, if you're watching us and you're in the Tampa Bay area, if you're in the state of Florida and you wanted us to travel and do the show live from your location, we will. We have no problem. It's every Thursday night at 7 o'clock. If you're a bar, restaurant, if you have a shop, if you have a machine shop, what have we done in the past? We've been at bars.
Oh, everywhere. I mean, we'll see on the first Thursday, we're going to be at Wing House.
Wing House.
The last Thursday, we're at Big Jim's.
So we have 2 Thursdays.
Let me ask you, is it Big Jim's or Jim's?
It's Jim's Harley Davidson.
So I call it Big Jim's. I don't know why I do that. I just like him an idiot.
Well, it's named after Jim Rosencrantz, who passed away a few years back. Jamie actually was his wife, and she kept it going. And Jim Rosencrantz is what they do the memorial toy ride for every year that gets 3,000 bikers to it. So
wow, that's awesome.
It's huge. In fact, one thing they just did that was leading on to that, and then we'll go back to talk about the streaming.
Yeah.
They just had, oh my gosh, I'm going to draw a blank on his name, Scott Jacobs.
Oh, really?
The official Harley Davidson painter there. And it was
Oh,
last
that's
week.
right. Did you take yours down?
I didn't take mine down, but we went there, and Fran Hash and Rhett from the law offices of Fran Hash, one of our great sponsors and good friends and good people all the way around. Love them, lawfran.com. I plug them and talk about them more than anybody.
I tell people all day long.
Great people, just amazing. Every time there's something that needs to be done for charity, they step up. And
Always.
Always. Don't expect it because they don't expect you to come to them. They're there to help. Fran Hash, Rhett, her husband, just great people. The whole staff there. Brian's up getting in, I think he's up in Chicago right now, up doing his thing. Brian's the guy who runs their marketing, and he's always out at the events. Just good all the way around. Where was I going before I went off on my Fran Hash tangent?
I don't know. Oh, streaming.
Streaming.
Yeah, what we can do.
Oh, that's right. No, I think there was somewhere else. I jumped from streaming to somewhere else.
I don't know, bro.
I don't know, man. Where was I going, everybody? Somebody chat with me and tell me what's up.
Because they're good people.
They are good people. And I'm trying to remember what the hell I was talking about. Well, you know what? I'm just going to keep moving on because I'm sure it'll pop into my mind. But they're doing a trip to Sturgis. Did you know that?
Yes.
They're
that's
giving
awesome.
away a trip to Sturgis.
I'm going to find
And I'm still trying to rack my brain on what I see. My glasses. Listen, everybody.
See,
I'm
we're
gonna be
blinding you and you can't concentrate.
I don't have my glasses. Seven Eye, where are you when I need you? Anyway, if you go to lawfran.com, you can sign up for free for their trip to Sturgis that they're giving away. They're giving away they're going to ship your bike, 2 plane tickets, hotel room, all that good stuff to Sturgis. You fly out there, you pick up your bike, you ride around, you drop it back off, you fly back home. I mean, how is there any other way to do it? I think that is going to be the best.
The bomb.
I had somebody yell at me because we weren't going to ride from here to Sturgis, and I said, that is 3 solid days of riding. And when you get there, you don't want to ride anymore, but Sturgis is very open and distant to go anywhere cool.
Yep.
So you got to ride. I mean, I think we were talking about streaming. We were talking about streaming.
Yeah, streaming.
You were right, and I thought I went on a different tangent, and then I went to somewhere else.
Okay, man.
Anyways, what we're talking about doing is going to different locations and streaming. It's very affordable. I think we set that for $500, right?
Yeah, if it's a bar or a restaurant, $250 and you feed me and you and the crew.
Speaking my language now. I like this.
I can do that.
Yes, we done it. We were talking about places we did it at. That's what I think it was.
Yeah.
We've done it at
Brown Boxer.
We've streamed live at Brown Boxer, Wing Houses before.
Expo.
The Expo in the middle of a parking lot. We were way out away from every Wi-Fi, and John made it rock. And we can do that any location. You want us to come out? We'll interview your girls. We'll talk to your people. We'll get behind a bar. We'll talk to your staff. That's the fun stuff that we can do. Oh, I remember we did it at a bar one time, and there was a mechanical bull behind us. So what we did was we had the whole staff ride the bull, and whoever rode it the longest won. And that was a lot of fun. We had a good time with that.
Yeah, I mean, we're so mobile now that we can I can set it up in the RV, and we can be rolling down the road and stream.
That's cool. Heck, we could stream from our cell phones, honestly.
Yeah,
we really
remember
wanted
the parades? We're going to do that from the parades now on.
That's right. That's right. We're going to do that from the parades and other events. If we can stream live from our phone and we're out and about, we're going to do that. You're probably going to see us streaming live from Cody River Bike Fest, I would imagine.
Yeah. Yep.
I think one thing I was thinking about, John, what if we did a video wall where we did that, kind of like the red carpet where you have the big background and we bring people and interview them on that and take pictures of them and kind of make it like a...
We can do that.
So when you walk by, you look and you go, what's this big video wall? And you go, oh, stand in front of it. We'll take your picture and you can put it right on Facebook or whatever you want to do.
Yeah, I was just, we have all this tech stuff and websites and all that kind of stuff we go to. And the other day I just saw a killer wireless HDMI that is 350 feet, which is unheard of for when it comes to
well, even
video.
Wired is only 300 feet, right? You can only go 300 feet with a wired connection.
That's kind of really all you want. If you go beyond that, you can get degradation and it'll look like crap.
Or the gamer guys would say lag, if you would.
Oh,
right?
yeah. Well, yeah.
You don't want to lag when you're playing some Modern Warfare 3. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Now, when you're wireless, you have like a 10 millisecond, up to 10 millisecond lag.
You know what I can do in 10 milliseconds?
Yeah, I know.
Nothing.
I can fart.
That's great.
I'm good at that. But yeah, I mean, we could do that. Yeah. So, but they just knocked out an inexpensive system. And I know when I say inexpensive, in my world, anything under 10 grand is inexpensive. But it's not bad. I mean, the full bore system is like $1,800.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
Now that's streaming. So you guys can see he's on the edge of technology here. And if you saw what I'm sitting at looking, you'd know that he knows his stuff. What are some of the shows that you stream now people can check out on the website? Give everybody some love. I'm giving you some love tonight.
Well, actually, you can go to Tampa Bay Multimedia and go to the TBMM TV tab. And
easy for you to say.
I know. Blah, 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 blah. Hold on a second. You know what? I have the capability of
You could pull it up on your other screen and show everybody, right?
Yes, I can. I just got to make sure that the audio doesn't go launching and killing everybody.
No, it's gonna be loud.
It is loud. So, see, here's our website right here, right? Oh, let me take all the cool stuff down. Not that I like doing that because that really brands us. But so this is our website. If you go to TBMM TV right here at the top.
Yes.
There is our lineup. We have Mondays are the Caregiver Hour and Jamie Melanie Show. One is a caregiver, which is like a once your dad becomes a drooling goo, and you got to take care of him. Well, you're a caregiver. Or if you have a son or a daughter that is mentally handicapped.
And that's tough. People don't realize you don't get out of the house often. You feel like you're responsible for that person, and it's from going from a person that probably isn't in that position at that time to becoming a person at that time.
Yeah.
It's like going backwards, like having a baby again, where you gotta.
It is.
And I don't mean that negatively.
Yeah.
Don't ever take that.
No,
I don't want anybody to think that's a negative comment.
But it's the truth. I mean, it's as we get older. Some kids just put their mom and dads in homes, and there you go. But those are caregivers as well. But you get some that just like have your mom and dad move in with you. You take care of them until they pass away or whatever. But this lady does a show from 11 a.m. to 12 on Mondays, and it's a good show because she gives you all the resources.
That's good.
And then the Jamie Maloney show is he's a REO real estate guy over in Tampa.
Let's go back to that screen and look at all those shows you got. There we go.
And then he's actually an REO specialist. So if you're looking for a good deal on homes that have been foreclosed on and stuff like that, Jamie does it. Tuesdays is right now the only show we have going is Moving Forward TV, which is my wife's show. And it's about mortgages and real estate and the whole changes that the whole industry is going through, which is very informative. I've actually learned more from her show about overall, including taxes.
Listen, John, it's okay to say our wives teach us something new every day.
I know,
right?
they do.
It's okay to say, yes,
I know.
and don't let them know that, but yes, they teach us something new every day.
It's a good thing she's out right now. Then on Wednesdays, we have My Chamber TV, which what we do is we bring all the chambers into areas that want to come on, and they talk about what's going on, all that kind of fun stuff, and it's a really good show. Then we have
Chambers are busy. I'm telling you, they have a lot going on all the time.
Those are some hard-working people.
Yes.
So, and then after that at 2:00, Grandmaster Kelly comes on. It's called Primetime TV Show, and he is an 8th degree Grandmaster Tai Chi. This dude is phenomenal. He's like close to 80, something like that. He's mid-70s. Oh, yeah. And the dude he's ripped.
Can he do that where you like the one finger to the throat and you're paralyzed for life or something like that?
Probably. I know one thing he does is during his demonstrations, he has these two big muscle guys try to pick him up, and they pick him up. And then he says, okay, and he recenters his chi, and they can't pick him up.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
And I've seen it. Dude, it's like...
Well, you've been in the martial arts, so you're pretty amazed at this guy. It's pretty amazing to me then.
Yeah, he's awesome. And then on Thursday night, we have Full Throttle Vision TV.
Yeah. That's us.
And then on Saturday, we have American Medicine Today. And then, of course, we do a show called Beyond Our Backyard, and that is just, if you have an event somewhere, then we'll show up. Like 2 weeks ago, we were at the Palm Harbor Car Show.
Oh, yeah.
And we streamed live from there. Unfortunately, it rained horribly.
Oh,
So we couldn't
for
bring any of the
that thing.
cameras out. We every now and then between the raindrops, we would run out, get some footage, and bring it back in real quick. Or see, this is something that's kind of cool, and I found this out. You have Dropbox, right?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so what we did is I have a cover for my iPhone. So I went out and I filmed all this kind of stuff on my iPhone, put that video in Dropbox, and pulled it down and was able to show it.
Wow. If you guys are
Instantaneous.
technologically
Yeah.
advanced, that's actually really cool to do.
Yeah.
By the way, I forgot. I just saw this over there in the
I
corner.
know.
I'm like,
I was going to say, you left that last week.
yeah. No, I didn't. I have it with me at all times.
All times, yep.
This is what you're going to see for the Fran Hash Sturgis giveaway. What you're looking at is the ad in the magazine. And it tells you all the information and what's going on. Up front, there's a fill-out sheet right here. You fill that out, put it in a box. You can find it at the Full Throttle booth, at the Fran Hash booth, at events, at Quaker Steak and Lube. They already have one on the their front area near all the Evil Knievel stuff. And that right there is great because you could fill it out probably 100 times if you really want to. I mean, but they're going to pull a winner. Let me clarify. July 16th, Wednesday. They're going to pull it at Bike Night. Now, the next Wednesday, you have to have your bike there because it loads onto the trailer. And then I believe the trip is from the 4th to the 10th. I'm not exactly sure, but all the information's on their website. Go to lawfran.com. It's real easy to find. It's on their homepage. You click on it, fill out the information, win yourself a trip to Sturgis. Thanks to attorney Fran Hash, lawfran.com. Personal injury attorney, of course, by the way. I don't know if we always talk about that. If you get in an accident, motorcycle, car wreck, slip and fall, all that good stuff, you call them. They'll take good care of you.
Absolutely.
That's what they do for a living, is take good care of people.
We need to go to commercial.
Commercials.
Let's play some bills.
All right, I like
sound
that.
good?
Are we going to play the Leesburg thing from last week too? Because that was kind
We'll
of fun.
fit that in this week.
I was getting something together, just making sure you guys know. I was getting something together, and my computer just went down today, and I was trying to get it all from what I shot at Leesburg, which is not what they shot. I got some good stuff with bikes and girls and drinking and partying and all that good stuff. I'm going to have it next week. I promise you that. We're going to have our video clip from Leesburg, all the good stuff we did. But right now, we're going to play some commercials and pay some bills. You guys are watching Full Throttle Vision. We'll be right back after these commercials.
I've been representing accident victims for nearly a decade, and I've always wanted an office where my clients would feel comfortable and welcome.
I'm attorney Fran Hash, and I've also always been a fighter, never backing down to any insurance company or their attorneys when it comes to representing my clients' rights.
Let me deal with the insurance company so you don't have to. If you've been injured in an accident, please call me at 866-LAW-FRAN or log on to lawfran.com.
The last several years have been confusing and trying for homeowners. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group was there before the housing crisis, during, and we are still here now advising people of their options and helping them choose the best financial solutions for their family. You do have options, and today's market promises lots of opportunities. We have found that there are a lot of questions out there and misinformation, and we want you to know we have answers. Advisors Mortgage and Financial Group, providing solutions today for a better tomorrow.
Oh, yes, thank you. Beautiful day. I'm so glad I met you.
Me too.
Ah, great.
Hey, mister, are those Me2s? Yes, they are. I got those on my bike. Cool. Hey, mister, what are those?
CFRs. Pipe everybody wants. You can only get it at gyms.
Sorry, Freddie. Sound does matter.
I should have got to see
Revolutionary in his field, Dr. Bonatti created, perfected, and patented the Bonatti spine procedures. Using his genius, Bonatti invented precise tools necessary to minimize surgery, scarring, anesthesia, and recovery. So successful are the Bonatti spine procedures, they consistently reflect over 94% patient satisfaction. 45,000 successful procedures have been performed exclusively at our location. Nearly half our patients suffer from failed back and neck surgeries at other facilities. Bonatti succeeds where others fail.
Hi, I'm Derek Brooks, former linebacker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. During my NFL career, I realized the importance of giving back and started my foundation, Derek Brooks Charities. We help Tampa Bay youth prepare for a successful life through our college prep and mentoring programs. Our goal is to see youth excel academically and develop strong characters and be better citizens for tomorrow. To further our mission, we've teamed up with Fun Night, a company that gives members access to thousands of nationwide discounts on products and services they buy every day. These include entertainment, retail purchases, dining, and travel. Best of all, 33% of every membership fee goes to the charity of your choice. We love being able to save our supporters money while giving them a unique opportunity to support our charitable work in the community. I invite you to consider using Fun Night to save money and give back to your favorite cause. Visit www.funnight.us to sign up now and get a free 30-day trial. Save money, help others with Fun Night, and support Derek Brooks Charities.
Mortgages don't need to be complicated. At Norcom, we're here to guide you through the process. By following our tried and true path to success, we make homes happen. To get started, give us a call or apply online. A trusted mortgage consultant will reach out to you to find out what your goals are. Whether you're in the market to purchase a new home or refinance your current home, we are dedicated to helping you achieve your goals. At Norcom, we'll provide a best-in-class customer experience. Once a plan is established, your mortgage consultant will analyze your income, assets, and credit profile in order to customize a plan for you. If you're planning on moving in the next few years, we might suggest an adjustable rate mortgage to be the best option for you. If you're a veteran, we'll get you started on a VA loan with 0% down. And if you're thinking long-term, a 30-year fixed loan might be your best fit. Our professionals are up to date on market trends and will help you make the best decision in choosing your rate. After we've found the program that's best for you, we'll then need to collect some information, including pay stubs, bank statements, and tax forms. Our underwriting team steers a loan through the approval process to verify that all the information you've provided is correct. As the underwriting process is taking place, an appraisal is ordered to determine the value of your home. A professional, local appraiser specializing in your area will determine the home's value. The last leg of this journey is closing your loan. While taking care of any last-minute details, our closing team will work on scheduling your closing date and location. It's that simple. Thank you for taking some time to walk through the mortgage path with us. Remember, we're always here to answer any questions you may have. It may seem intimidating, but here at Norcom Mortgage, we make homes happen.
Oh,
wow,
yeah.
that was a heck of a commercial, John. Did you guys see what he just did, by the way? That is what's neat and what John can bring to the table. Very professional looking, great information in the commercials. Get the point across, get what you need, and do well with it. I was impressed, John. Those are cool.
Good commercials.
Good commercials. I like the spine one. Bonatti?
Yeah.
And you said he's amazing as a regular guy, too.
Yeah, dude is awesome, man. And I tell you what, after this weekend, I may be going sooner than I thought.
Get you a realignment?
Good. Well, no, I mean, I'm probably going to have surgery. But the thing of it with him, when you're done, first of all, you're awake while he's working on you. You're not. I know. I said the same thing, like, but what it is they talk to you and ask you, is that the spot? Is that the spot? Is that the spot?
Oh, that always hurts?
Well, yeah, because with me, I have leg drop, which at the end of the day, when I'm tired, my legs don't work, so they go numb.
Really?
It's almost like they disappear, and that means that I've kind of pushed it to a limit. So what they do is you can feel your legs come back alive. Like sometimes they feel like that pins and needles.
Yeah.
Sometimes my legs are like that all the time. So if he fixes it where that goes away, I know it immediately. And it's like, ooh, hey, there it is.
Hey, whatever you did, do that again.
Yeah.
I have those weird things. I got two things that are. I feel those faint vibrations in your legs. Somebody was talking. I heard it on the
Tremors.
radio one time.
Yeah.
I feel that all the time. I have no idea what that is, and it's not my phone. Don't think I'm an idiot. My phone is not on me, but I'll feel like a brrrr, brrrr,
Yep.
and it's weird. It kind of creeps me out a little bit, but and then I'll sleep. I don't know if I sleep weird, but my left heel hurts every time I wake up and get out of bed.
That's plantar fasciitis.
I don't know what that is.
And
All
when
I-
you step on the ground, it hurts.
As soon as I get out of bed, I can be on my back, but when I when I step out of bed in the morning, my heel hurts, and I'm like, that's
Yeah,
weird.
That's plantar fasciitis. That
You call me a fascist?
yes.
No, fasciitis.
Go to Good Feet.
Good feet?
Good Feet. Up
Is that
there.
like Good Burger?
They're next to Avita by
Yeah.
the mall.
Should I get a Dr. Scholl's
Countryside?
insert?
No, dude, no, don't. Those are really. I mean, nothing against them. Dr. Scholl's been around for a long time, and he's probably given somebody some really good help until these guys showed up. I actually have inserts in my shoes from them. Oh, yeah, both of my feet. I have, and this is both, and I've done it 3 times in my left and twice in my right. I've just completely torn all the tendons.
Aye.
And it's just because of the way I walk. I put a lot of pressure. So, been in those. Remember those? You ever seen those people walk around the Frankenstein boots?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I have 2 upstairs that are
Oh,
mine
do you
personally.
really?
Oh, yeah.
Listen, these are all things that bikers go through. I mean, we're talking about a million things, and we really didn't have a plan to talk tonight because we want to come to your location, by the way.
Yeah, we
but
want to do location stuff. Location.
But you know what? I mean, bikers, riding in the riding position you're in, I mean, it hurts. If you're riding long period of time and you have any kind of aches or any kind of, your back, your shoulders, your everything hurts. Hips, legs. I mean, bikers, it's not a normal position.
No. And I know some of the bikes are really comfortable, but after a couple hours, your body is not meant to take that kind of punishment.
No, it's, listen, people love tattoos too, but after about 3 hours of getting tattooed, you're about done.
You're done.
And you can only do so much tattooing, and your body will tell you, okay, I'm done. Just like riding. I've rode 6 hours in a day, and you are in pain. I was in probably one of the better shapes I've ever been in my life, and I rode 6 hours a day for 2 days straight, and I hurt for days after, just because you're in a position, you're vibrating, it's crazy.
Well, let me give you a horror story.
Uh-oh.
Let me see, how old was I? I was 24. I think it was 24, 23, 24. And I lived in Dalton, Georgia.
How'd you know they had maps back then? That long ago?
What's that?
They had maps that long ago?
Yeah.
Sorry, just kidding.
Yeah. And my car broke down and I had to get to Connecticut. So a buddy of mine had a Honda CBR 450.
Oh, Jesus.
I rode that thing from Georgia to Connecticut.
In what time of year?
It was October.
Ooh, nice and brisk ride up to Connecticut, huh?
Yeah.
How'd that turn out?
Dude, I couldn't walk for a week. It was horrible.
That's got to be good distance, Georgia to Connecticut. You're talking
2.5 days.
2.5 days. So
yeah, I stopped when it got really. Actually, I had to stop one time. Didn't want to, but it was raining so hard I couldn't even drive.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say about 1,000 miles, maybe.
1,200.
1,200. Yeah,
Yep.
That's a good ride, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, 600 a day, man. I don't care who you are, what you do. 600 miles a day on a bike.
That's a lot.
It's a lot. I went from Sturgis to Vegas. And I know I talk about it all the time. I'm sorry. It was an amazing trip. And I stopped in right outside Salt Lake City, Utah, I want to say. And it was
You looking
awesome,
for a couple of wives?
Huh?
You looking for a couple of wives?
I was trying to go Mormon on it. You know what I mean? Actually rode through Provo. What a great ride. I didn't even plan anything. Just took my GPS, typed in Vegas, followed it when it took me, and said, don't put me on the expressways.
Those are the best trips.
Awesome.
God,
you know what?
trips.
I posted something the other day. A biker will jump on a bike and ride to wherever they want to. If you have no destination, they'll find a place to get to. And you don't even care. If you're riding back roads and having a good time, man, there's nothing like that in the world. Just
one of the things that we're going to do with my family this summer is we're going to take a ride. We're going to take a week and just go.
Yep.
So we're going to drive for 2 days or 3 days, spend 2 days, and then drive back 3 days.
That'll be awesome. You're going to end up seeing the biggest ball of yarn in Paducah, whatever, or
That's
something like that.
kind of what I want to do.
Don't go see Ruby Falls. That's all I got to say.
Let me tell you something about Ruby Falls.
If you've ever driven down 75 from north or went north or south, see Ruby Falls.
Have you ever seen Ruby Falls?
I think I did back in the day. I don't remember if I
It's
did.
very cool.
Oh, is it? Is it red? Is it like Red Falls? I mean.
Well, no, you're actually in a cave.
Oh, really?
And you go through this whole cave system. It's right there on Lookout Mountain. And you go, to get there, you go sign in, you're going to go, and then they take you down the bottom. And they walk you through, and I'm telling you, dude, you've never seen anything like it. It's
I
awesome.
bet. I've been
and then you get to the back-
spelunking before. I mean, I have been spelunking, that's for sure.
Spelunking. But this place was found by accident. So, but Ruby Falls, as a kid, now, see, I'm an Army brat, and Dad, we just all over the country. We lived in Chattanooga on Lookout Mountain, right down the street from Lookout, the Ruby Falls and all that up. That's on Lookout Mountain, like the tram. You can take the incline.
Yep.
We lived there, so it's for us. It was kind of cool.
You always saw Ruby Falls.
Yeah, always. Yeah. Or we lived on Chickamauga Battlefield, which is Chickamauga is right out of Lookout Mountain, Dalton, Chattanooga area, and we could walk out down the end of our street through the woods, and then we were on the battlefield.
That area up there is great for everything. Riding up in that,
it's
I mean,
beautiful up there.
The amazing roads that are up there. If you get a chance, we went up to Maggie Valley. Everybody's been to Maggie Valley, it sounds like, at one point in your life. Amazing. The roads, Asheville, all the great stuff around there. Definitely, if you ever get a chance, you want to go riding somewhere, go up into the Georgia, Tennessee, North Carolina area.
Yeah.
Awesome places to ride. Of course, Tail of the Dragon is up in that way.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's goes through multiple states. Where does it start? West Virginia or ends in West? Just FYI, I know something about the Tail of the Dragon for next year, so it's a little out there. But I think we were discussing that. I'm just saying. I'm not really going to say anything. I'm just saying maybe next year the Tail of the Dragon could be on your list of places to go and things to do.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
Well, I tell you something that's fun, and I've never done it, but I want to. Is I want to go out. I don't want to experience, but I want to watch Burning Man.
Burning Man.
That is an event. I mean, those people are nuts.
What's the other one that's like that? It's got a weird name as well. There's another big crazy thing like that. Is burning? I would say that's kind of be a biker thing to do too, isn't it? Or is it like a hippie thing to do?
Well, it's a hippie thing, but there's a lot of bikers there.
I would imagine there's a lot of bikers at Burning Man. I mean, is it like peace, love, dope, naked?
Peace, love, share, hippie love.
Hey,
here's my girlfriend.
Listen,
take her per
that's right up
day.
the biker mentality. That's all I'm saying. I mean, where is it at? Where's it done at?
It's out in. Oh, hold on.
Is it Arizona?
I think it is Arizona.
I was gonna say because I remember seeing a desert feeling to it from.
Oh, it is. It's. Let's see here. It is in. I'll get exactly where it's at.
See, I have dreams of going to I've been to Sturgis, and I've never been to Laconia. I've never been to.
Now, see, Laconia up in New Hampshire.
Yeah.
Dylan and I, my wife, we had a condo up at Lake Winnipesaukee, off of up there. It was. So Laconia for us is not a big deal. I mean,
really, I've never been to Laconia. I hear it's huge. I've never been to Myrtle Beach Bike Week, which just is going on either now or just happened. Radical Randy, one of our MCs, who's always up there, has been up there. I hear that's amazing. I want to go to Ohio Bike Week just because I grew up in Ohio, and it happens in Sandusky. I think the week before Cedar Point opens.
Yeah.
If anybody knows roller coasters, you know the name Cedar Point. The place is amazing. 10 times better than Busch Gardens, and I don't care what you say, people. I love Busch Gardens. Cedar Point is the bomb. It's got at one point it had the tallest, steepest, fastest roller coaster in the world with the Magnum Force 5000 or whatever it was. When is Burning Man, John?
It It is August 25th to September 1st.
Oh, it's coming up.
Yeah, it's in Nevada.
Oh, see, okay, I knew it was somewhere.
Yeah,
out that
you know,
way.
same thing.
Arizona, Nevada.
But I think I love that. I love that area out there. I mean,
Yeah, I mean-
to me, I've driven to California 7 times on business trips because we've always.
Did you ever
we
do
can't-
Route 66?
No, no, because most of the time we're on. It was just we're heading out to California for work.
You got to get there, get
So we
back.
just get there and get back. But it's my favorite is New Mexico.
Oh, I bet.
It's just, dude. I mean, it gets boring, and sometimes you're in nothing but desert. And I mean, when I tell you desert, it's like 20 miles straight. But you get into these areas where the rocks and all that. It's really cool. Matter of fact, if you go out 10 and you come around, and you're going up the same highway where you eventually run into the Hoover Dam, you're driving along, right? And it's, you see, Joshua trees on one side, cactus on the other, and it's desert. And then you make this turn, and then you see nothing but mountain range.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's like
If you
holy
listen,
crap.
the riding out that way and the landscape, amazing out there. You know what would be cool to do is Route 66 on a motorcycle too.
We have friends of ours that are they have a smaller RV, but they pull their motorcycles. That's one of the trips they're doing. They're going to go up. Is it Chicago and then start down?
What, it's Chicago to Vegas, is it, or is
Yeah.
Chicago? Isn't it? Doesn't
Something
end
like
in
that.
Vegas, or
Yeah.
I mean, what a great place to start and end. I mean,
Oh,
Chicago
yeah.
to Vegas. It would be awesome just to, I think the whole time I'd be thinking about Radiator Springs, though. That'd be my problem. When you have kids, you know what my joke is there. It's the movie Cars. I'd be thinking about that the whole way through. But I think Route 66 would be an amazing trip to do on a motorcycle. I mean, that would be like a week long because you don't want to just breeze through some of these little towns.
No, these little towns are awesome. We got, where was it? We were in New Mexico. And we were driving out, and we were all tired, so we stopped, and we got this little motel, right? And we're like, oh, God, this is going to be horrible because it looked, old, retro, but it was as clean as it was. And so we went into this little town, and we had this meal at this little Mexican place. And actually out there, it's not Mexican, it's Tex-Mex.
Tex-Mex.
Best dang food I've ever had, man. I'm like, holy crap, this is awesome. So,
that's
hey,
great.
Let me show you. I want to show something to everybody at home while we're talking. Now, I want everybody to see this. We have hit 73,000 likes on our Facebook page.
That's our Facebook page right there, people.
Do you know? It is killer to be marketing through us. To get in our magazine, to get on our web show, you can't get any better. I mean, 73,000 people. And actually, I'm not sure if you really want me to show this or not, but I'm going to.
I don't care. Click the likes. You going to show off our stats and info?
2.236 million.
Click on it. Click on the page insights. Let's show everybody. I love our page insights. John, I look at this every day. You got to be kidding me. It's
Look at this. Look at this.
Where's our engaged users? Which put your mouse over that because
engaged.
Oh, almost 200,000 people.
Yeah.
Engaged in our page right there. That means liking it, commenting on it, BSing on it, looking at it, doing whatever. There's 200,000 people engaged. You can have as many likes as you want. If people aren't engaged in your site, it ain't nothing.
Yep. Our reach is amazing. 2.2 mil. It just blows me away.
We work hard at that. You know what? It's a steady daily thing. If you look, it's daily between. Scroll down. Let's talk about some of the things I've posted lately. Like this. At 7 o'clock.
Here's your Tuck-a-Buck.
That's at one of our events, and you know what? The work things don't always get the biggest. We got 170 whatever likes on there, and that's a local event that's going on.
Right.
We talk about Full Throttle Vision on there. We set that to go at 7 o'clock. But look to the right there, before you.
Right here.
Yeah. You got bike. I saw this picture and I said, man, look at those engines. There's a flathead. There's an iron head. There's, I want to think, what was there? A knuckle, a shovel, or no shovel. I don't think I saw a shovel in there. There's
I don't
pan.
think I see a shovel in there.
But that's awesome. I said, which one would you choose, and why? I love that one guy's answer was a knuckle. And if I have to tell you, you wouldn't understand. I was like, That's a great answer because knuckleheads are. If I could choose an engine, it'd be the knucklehead on there just because I love it. But I don't know how to work on engines like that. So
Yeah.
I know if you have a knucklehead, you're going to have to learn to work on that thing. Now look at this one over here to the left. Before you judge a biker by his or her appearance, take a minute to learn all about the fundraisers and charities he or she has donated to or volunteered his or her time for this year and compare it to your own self. Think about that.
Yep.
Bikers are every weekend doing a poker run. Now that just sounds like going bar to bar and doing whatever. But you know what they do? They pull that money out of their pocket to buy those poker hands. Those poker hands go to help the charities.
Like right here, like give me a heart ride.
Perfectly way that was set up right there.
Yep.
Give me a heart ride is this Saturday. Mia is the little girl pictured there, and poker hands. See the 300, 200, 100. I would say 80% of the time, because I don't want to say every time, because you know what? If I'm in dire straits and I win a poker hand, I need those $300 to pay a bill.
Yeah.
No offense, I'm going to be like, listen, I would love to help, but I already gave you money.
But most of the time, they give it back.
Yeah, 80% of the time, that 3, 2, and 1 that's donated by somebody else or raised by somebody else will be given back. So that's another $600 back to them. I mean, you could see the places that are involved. By the way, that's probably...
Dude, that's hilarious.
I'm busy. Go make your own damn sandwich. And she spelled sandwich wrong. So somebody pointed that out to me. I'm like, yeah, well, I wouldn't want to work it on my bike if she can't spell sandwich.
Yeah.
Then there's our hump day one. That was pretty funny.
That's hilarious.
I found that looking through, and I was like, oh, that's pretty good, a hump day.
Yeah, boy.
And then our beer faucet, of course.
Dude, that's every man cave should have a beer faucet.
You know, and it's just a tap that you could use that and make it into a tap. And I was like, oh man, I looked at that and said, that's what we need to do right there. Now let's touch on our advertising. We put specials. If you're part of our Full Throttle page, we put specials up there all the time. Every once in a while when I get something, I feel froggy, I'll go on there and say, call our office right now, mention the word bananas, and we'll give you a full page for like half price, $300. You know, I'll put it up there every once in a while and see what happens, and we'll get a few calls out of it. That's part of the bonuses of being with Full Throttle Magazine and liking our page is I like doing stuff like that. That way you stay on your toes and you keep on and go, oh man, you know what? I want to throw those offers out to you, but I want to feel like you're getting something for liking our page. I do a lot of fun stuff on there, but don't forget, we're still a business trying to make money, and we don't have a merchandise we sell. We sell advertising.
Yeah, we are the merchandise.
We sell ourselves, and we are who we are here to help you and get the word out there to the motorcycle community. So by all means, you ever see anything on our page and you like it, don't like it, I do it all. You can message it. I grab it. Again, happy Mother's Day. Oh, there's the Scott Jacobs picture with Fran Hash and Rhett and Jamie and Greenie. Pull that up big. There we go. And Adam.
That's Adam.
Adam. So that's Scott Jacobs. Fran Hash and Rhett bought a couple pictures, paintings of his there. Adam is the general manager at Jim's Harley.
And we like Adam.
Yeah, Adam's a good guy. Fran Hash, Scott Jacobs, Greenie, Steve Greenstein, and Jamie from the owner of Jim's Harley. So, you know, that was a good time. We do this all the time. I stay very, very active on our Facebook page.
Yeah, you do, actually. I noticed that.
Well, because the world's bikers have embraced Facebook.
Yeah.
They don't embrace Twitter. I don't know if you guys agree with me. Contact me if you guys want. Social stream, log in. It takes 2 seconds. Let me know. I think bikers have embraced Facebook. The reason being, it's easy to understand. You could like something. I like it. There it is. You like it. You know, you could, and it's pictures. It's not all video, because video's okay on it. Very easy to understand. And you got to understand the community getting into it. It's not the most technologically advanced community. I'm not going to lie. We're all, nobody wants to learn a smartphone every 5 years and new technology.
Nope.
But Facebook's very good in the motorcycle community. So I focused our magazine to be very easy to read online. 2 clicks and you're reading our magazine on our website.
Yep.
Our Facebook page, like it every day. I'm active hourly on that thing. So if there's something going on, I got it at my fingertips and I can make sure everybody in the world knows about it.
I'm always on it.
Yeah, and I try and put interesting stuff up there and things that are going on and happening in the motorcycle community. You know, I got some new stuff I'm sitting on waiting to post because I don't want to do it every day.
Right.
I don't want to inundate you all with stuff. I try and keep a couple hours in between so you don't feel like I'm annoying you.
It just becomes overload then. It's like, then people go, all right, so he's putting something else up, big deal.
Well, just to talk a little bit about Full Throttle. Full Throttle is not just a magazine. It's Full Throttle Magazine is how we started, 18 years this November. But we have changed our name to Full Throttle Magazine and Multimedia. Now what that means is a magazine is a magazine. Print, some people say print's dead. I love print. I think people still love picking up magazines. I still buy them all the time. I read a magazine whenever I don't want to always look at my phone and go like this.
Yeah.
Sometimes I love reading a magazine and reading the articles. So one facet of what we have is a magazine. We have our Facebook page that you guys just saw, 73,000. It's not great. It's not horrible. It's for us, it's really good. But, there's others out there with millions. That's not us right now.
You know what? I tell you what. I follow a lot of people on Facebook. And unless you're a major corporation, people don't have those kind of numbers.
Harley, Coca-Cola. Yeah, those big ones that everybody, you got to like,
73,000 is huge.
Yeah, and I'm very happy with that. I love all of our fans. Comment on everything. I don't take down negative comments. Unless you're being very disruptive and vulgar, and I'll let everybody else handle you, honestly. When you make a negative comment, I used to be so worried. Now, the rest of the world goes after you make a negative comment if they don't like it.
They'll take care of you.
I'll leave it. I have no problem. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. Again, I feel that's First Amendment. If you're being derogatory and harmful towards somebody, I will take that down.
Yeah.
We have an email blast that we have over 10,000 emails on. We send that out every week, Wednesday or Thursday, and that right there has a 20% open rate, which, again, not tooting our own horn, is ridiculous.
That's typically unheard of.
People don't get that 20%.
Being this is what I do for a living, the average open rate is 2.3%. 2.3.
Yeah.
I mean, they get it down to the.
And we're like, I know this last one I sent out was 17%, so it was down a little bit. But you know what? I'm okay with 17%. It means people are looking and they want our information. We're here for the motorcycle community. We know where the parties are. We know what to do, where to buy a bike, where to get your bike serviced. That's what the motorcycle community is. So you got magazine, Facebook, email blast, and of course our live web show that we're here doing every Thursday.
And our YouTube channel.
There's so many other things. We're set up every Wednesday at Quaker Steak and Lube. My focus is to make Full Throttle Magazine part of your everyday life. Daily with the Facebook page, weekly with the email blast, monthly with the magazine, weekly with the TV show, and monthly with the magazine. There, you got everything you need from us. What else can you want? I don't know how else to put multimedia in your face than to be there daily, weekly, and monthly for you. And John makes this happen for us too. This show started, I got to tell you a real quick story on how this started with John. And very funny, he'll laugh at this. And we're just rambling tonight, so don't take this show for what it is. Tonight we're just talking about good stuff. We'll breeze through the book in a second, John, if you want to get that ready.
Yeah,
okay, we'll talk about the book and everything coming up. But I was doing a TV show from our office, our new office here in Tarpon Springs, and my wife was running it at the time, and she's sitting there on her phone, and I'm kind of talking away like I do. I never shut up. You can ask my wife, and John will tell you too. So I'm rambling. And it was okay. I left the show going, man, if I don't change something soon, I don't know what I'm going to do. So I get a call, hey, I can help your show. Whatever. I see. I'm like, what are you going to do to help my show? So I'm like, whatever. I see it. I get another call. I don't know if I was there or not. Then all of a sudden, right after that call, I get a knock on the door at my office. Hey, I'm here. I called twice. Why didn't you answer my... I'm like, who are you? I have no idea. And then he brought me here, and next thing you know, we did the show here. I think that week we did the show here.
Yeah.
The next one, and Bob's your uncle, and you're looking at this great relationship, And John impressed me with all he does, because this is what he does for a living. A lot of it is streaming. Streaming's great. This is good stuff. There we go. Let's talk about the show. Why don't you talk about some of the stuff? I've been rambling on. I need a drink.
Well, you're not wearing your eyes tonight.
7 Eyes. We love 7 Eye.
So those are awesome. I have to say, I'm kind of jealous. They're kind of nice.
They're good glasses, man.
Then there's the Win the Trip to Sturgis from Fran Hosh Law Group.
Lawfran.com. Go on there right now.
Awesome.
Sign up.
Yeah. Sign up many times. Well,
I don't
sign
know
up online one
time. They're probably going to check your IP address online, but you can always come fill one out at Full Throttle booth and a Fran Hash booth and inside Quaker Steak and Lube to better your chances. Why not?
And then the Freight Center. Freight Center's got that whole round trip for $595. You can't beat that.
$600, guys. Come on.
That alone, you'll spend almost that much in round trip gas.
Well, one thing I noticed, if you go do it this way, And if you come in during the event, like if it starts the 4th and you come in the 6th and you leave the 11th or 12th, a couple days after the event, tickets are 10 times cheaper. So if you have the time, book it like a little bit during and then after. Come home on a Wednesday, you're solid, man. You could get there and back for probably what, $200-300 a ticket. I mean, it's crazy the savings. FreightCenter.com.
You're gonna have a hotel room there anyway.
Yep.
So that expense doesn't change. The only thing that changes is that you got to buy a ticket to get there and back, which is still not that expensive.
No.
I mean, heck, could you imagine a bunch of them renting an RV, take an RV out?
Well, that'd be kind of
bikes
cool
are there,
too.
ride their bikes, take the RV back home.
Telling you. And now everything's right there on the page. The pickup dates at Quaker Steak and Lube Bike Night. So if you're going to go out to bike night, you bring your bike and have somebody follow you and get home. So your bike's on the truck, which is it's one of the double-decker semi-tractor trailers. So it's not some little, podunk thing. It's very, very nicely done.
If I'm right, the truck's staying the whole time, right?
Whole time.
Even if you don't want to be there the whole time, once you're ready to leave, they store your bike for you.
Yep.
You come back home, and when it arrives, go pick your bike up.
That's it.
I mean,
they haven't told me the exit clause yet, so I don't know if it's going to come back to Quaker and everybody's going to pick them up, or that's the one thing we got to plan, because I had that question the other day, and I'm like, that is a good question. I don't know that one, but I'm sure they've thought about it. So
right, dude, this is my favorite ad.
Mine too. I called them today, and
Holy
I told my rep, I said, if that ad doesn't stay in, I'm going to get mad at him, because Florida Gun Supply, that is a great looking ad, and there's not much to it. A girl holding guns. I mean,
yeah, but that's sexy
for bikers and guys, man. Right there, that's just like, okay. My wife has a gun. Let me tell you, it's awesome.
You taught your wife to shoot?
She might teach me how to shoot. I'm just saying.
are definitely comfortable in your manhood.
Listen, she has a pink gun, all right? I don't know. It ain't mine. That's all I got to say. And if you met my wife, you'd be like, yep, yeah, I can see her having a gun.
Let's see what's going on. Black Widow's Harley Davidson's open house.
Open house is May 24th. That weekend is so busy, May 24th. It's not even funny.
Packed.
So Saturday and Sunday, both days, we'll see them all in this magazine. There's like 8 huge events. Oh, the Tuck-a-Buck Run. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, that's it ends at Silk, starts at Oz, goes to Bear Assets, Brass Flamingo, and Desire. $10 a hand or 3 hands for $25. Best hand wins $500 with only 5 stops. It's a flush, 3 of a kind, full houses. Those will win this with this because you don't see a lot of great hands like these 4 of a kinds and royal flushes, because there's only 5 cards to pull. So it's a great time, great ride. Spend some good money. Bud Run's May 31st, same day as the Tuck-Buck Run. So do this during the day, ends out at Quail Hollow, then you come down to Oz and start the evening off right.
Quail Hollow is really picking up on the bike.
Yes, they are.
I mean, they got Mike Calta.
His golf tournament.
The golf tournament's tomorrow.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Are you doing that?
No, I don't have time.
Ain't that the
I
truth?
wish.
That'd be a lot of fun.
I'd love to go out and play some golf and make fun of them.
You mean Cowhead? I mean Mike Calta? I mean Cowhead?
I'd take Drew Garabo and his little crew on any time.
Listen, I might punch Drew Garabo. I don't know. If his mouth is anywhere near what it is on the radio, I don't know if I could hang out with that guy.
He's a radio nerd.
Dude, I'm sure he is.
He's tough behind the mic, but you get him out in public, he ain't all that.
You know what? But that's why I said, if his mouth is anything like it is in person, like it is on the radio, him and I don't know if I could. I like the guy. I love listening to him because he's a jerk to everybody.
There are sometimes I want to reach to that radio and just smack the crap out of him.
I can't take it.
But you know what? I like the fact that he turns it and looks at it in a logical way, and you're like, dude, I can't believe you said that, but it kind of makes sense.
Every way I think, he thinks completely opposite. That's that's it. With sometimes, I'm
surprised you haven't met him at bike night at Quaker State.
I said the same thing. Sometimes he says. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, okay, I agree with him, and he'll turn my feelings, and I'm like, you know what, you're right. That makes sense. But Man, every time you see a news and he brings it up, and I'm like, oh, I know what side he's going to take because I know where I stand on it.
Yeah.
And I'll go, okay, yep, there he is, right on that side.
Just stop, yeah.
But that's what he does for a living. I mean, it's in your face with Drew Garabo. I
That
get
is
it.
what it's all about, is to make you go, really? And then you have people, and I love the fact when people call in and he just railroads
What is it, the
them. It's
dumbass
like,
button? And
oh,
Fran's a big
God.
sponsor of him. Like Fran Hash, a great sponsor, and he plugs Fran, and they spend a lot of money. I like listening to him. Don't get me wrong. I
do too.
listen to him. I just sometimes can't stand him, and I'm like,
sometimes he just infuriates you. But you know what? It is what it is. That's his
a
job.
radio guy getting me that worked up sometimes. I sit there and go, why do I let a guy on the radio get me worked up? I'm sitting here thinking to myself, you know what? It's just on the radio. Who cares? And I move on, and I turn the car off, and I stop thinking about it, and I'm like, okay.
That's what you got to do, man.
I turn the car off, and I go.
But you know what? That's what he does, and it is what it is. You know what time it is?
I see it's time to end. I love The Bone, by the way. TheBone.com.
Yep.
By the way, you see how I fixed that? I love TheBone.com. The Bone Online, whatever it is.
Yeah.
102.5.
102.5.
The Bone.
I do too. I like them all. You know, I had, unfortunately, we had a major hiccup with them at the Cowhead Roast. Not our fault. I mean, their server had major issues, and that sucks because, and you got to look at it from their side of it. Their server people said, we can handle it. It's not a big deal, blah, blah, blah. They couldn't.
Yeah, and I don't think they expected that many people to actually
No, I don't think they did either.
I mean, that was pretty amazing how many people tried to get on and watch that show. I'm not a big comedian guy. I'm not I like the Cowhead Show. I love playing Sporkle, and, 102.5 The Bone has always been biker friendly. It's always been my go-to. I mean, I know a lot of people talk about the other stations, but
the thing of it is, dude, their job is to make you, it's shock and awe, all of them. I work with both. I like them all. I mean, there's none of them that really piss me off to the point where I would say they suck.
Yeah.
I don't agree with them. Like, Schnitt, sometimes he just rambles.
Is he still around doing his thing?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's still around. And some days he's on, and some days I'm like, that's not what I want to listen to. And I just jump all over the place. I'm either, I'll jump. I've got Drew on.
I used to love their morning show. The was it the MJ in the morning?
The FLZ.
Love that show. I listened to it all the time. And then when he went off, I switched to. I tried Bubba for a little bit and just me. I can't do it. And
see again, I don't find Bubba that bad. I mean, some days I'm like, dude, that just should never went there.
Yeah.
But that's all of them.
Yeah.
There's some morning. Man, I have got to have my news, so I go to 970 and I listen to
You're an AM
Ted
guy,
and Jack.
I believe it or not, you're gonna laugh at me. I listen to 93.3 in the morning with Kane
Really?
and his show.
Yeah.
And they do Roar the Roses. You ever heard of that?
Yeah. Well, when they left Tampa, they lost my interest.
Are they not done in this area?
No.
Where's the Kane show done from?
Kane show's done out west.
Really?
It's either Seattle, Oregon. It's up in that area. He's not local.
I feel like an idiot. I really thought that they were doing it.
Oh no,
from
dude!
the
I'm
Tampa
there.
area.
I'm there every Monday, and I'm there every Friday, and they're not there.
Wow, so they're just piping it in from somewhere else, huh?
Well, he's syndicated, so when he left Tampa, I'm not interested.
Good point. Just like not the Monsters. Who was the other one that on 102.5 The Bone? They're from
Billy Madison.
Yeah, they're funny though. I can't help that one.
Yeah,
Sometimes they're idiots. And
Dude,
listen, we're talking about radio and we're on streaming live. And
hey, look, here's the thing. Yeah, we all got to work together, and we're all. And, I don't sit there and bash anybody. I'm not gonna. I mean, I like them all. Sometimes I don't agree with them, but it is what it is.
Well, this is kind of TV and live streaming.
Yeah.
So really, it's the only market that we don't touch is the radio aspect.
And you know
of
what?
it.
Don't wanna.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not.
Don't wanna.
I listen. I like my face. I like seeing myself. So I'm in
You're a
print.
pretty
I'm always,
boy.
I want to be on TV and
You're
see
a
my
cupcake.
picture. So radio. I have a face for magazines and TV. No, I'm just kidding. Listen, I sound very conceited. I'm just joking, of course.
He's just joking.
I definitely have a face for radio.
Well, dude, when I first started doing this with you, I never had any idea to be on here like this.
No, you. In fact, I kind of made you because
Yeah.
we lost our co-host, and it was like, well, it's just gonna be you and I BSing here, and we're way over time, so it's time to go anyway. So
Yeah, it is.
We had a good time tonight. We're again Tampa Bay Multimedia. He's the man that makes us look good. Full Throttle Magazine and Multimedia. He helps us look good, and we're here to advertise to the motorcycle community in the state of Florida, not just Tampa Bay area, but in the state of Florida. We put them out put books and our reaches everywhere.
Not truly advertising. We're educational. We talk about everything. We just throw some advertising in there.
we BS and then we put some ads in there and we BS a little bit more. You know,
Yep.
That's what it is. All right, John, take us out like you normally do every Thursday night at 8 o'clock when the show's over. I'm going to sign off here and say goodbye. Thanks everybody for watching Full Throttle Vision. John, take it away.
Remember, next week, same bike channel, same bike time.
Bye, everybody.